But we've even called it out a couple of times where we noticed, like, Dexter Lawrence ain't playing too well. Like, what's going on with Dexter? But still, in the same token, it's just that he, like, in last season, he just turned into an average player. But that doesn't mean automatically that he had one bad year that he's just going to be terrible now. Like, he's just going to trend downwards. I don't know where that even comes from. You can look at a lot of players throughout their careers. They have at least one or two bad seasons, man.
Look at this right here. In 2025 only, the down year, right? Off the field, this is what the defense becomes when he's off the field. Yards per attempt, 8.4, worst in the league. Sack rate, 4.1%, second worst in the league. EPA per pass, plus 0.13, fifth worst in the league. Pass success, 47%, sixth worst in the league. Pressure rate, 32%, ninth worst in the league, bottom 10. So half of these are either the worst, top 5, or bottom 10. When he's on the field, 7 in pass success, 8 in yards per attempt, 9 in sack rate, 10 in EPA per pass, 22 in pressure rate. Pressure rate doesn't actually really change that much, which is a bit surprising to me. But I think what a lot of people are getting confused, even though we're bringing up these stats to kind of back up Dexter, is that what he does in his elite years, the years that he was the second best defensive tackle in football right behind Chris Jones, what he does that makes him elite is the things that a defensive tackle, like a nose tackle, shouldn't be able to, and that is the pressure and the sacks from the pocket. If we look at his down year last year, that's what a regular nose tackle is doing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's what a regular nose tackle is doing. So, and I'll give a shout out to Bobby Skinner because he brought this up. I'll bring it up to the chat.
He had so many great tweets.
I think this is the best point that I saw him make. And this leads into fan sentiment. I won't say I understand, but I can see where people are coming from where they're like, yo, I don't care if he's traded, go ahead, trade him, because it was a narrative all last year that he sort of took off. Like, he sort of wasn't fully into it. We know that he entered, everything that I'm about to say now has been basically confirmed. We know that he entered the offseason overweight. We know that he entered the season out of shape, and that affected the way he played. We know he was coming off an injury, but the reason that he ended up being out of shape by the time the season come around is not because of the injury, KB. It's because of the coaching staff at that time enabled him, and they enabled all of our players that had injuries, by the way, to sort of take off. That's what they did. Brian Dable was like the quote-unquote players coach. And I'm not saying that all players coach do this, but that is what they allowed Dexter Lawrence to do. They kind of gave him the power to do that instead of nipping it in the bud early on. And you don't worry about that with a player with Dexter Lawrence, which is why I'm not too worried. You worry about that, funnily enough, with a player like Malik Neighbors, who I do love and I do think will be on the team. But Malik is a guy who they said in his draft interview, like, yeah, I'm gonna cause problems if I'm not getting targets and all this, that, and the third. You don't worry about that with Dexter. Dexter's a very even keel dude. But in my opinion, he was very clearly enabled by the coaching staff last year to take off, to not to do off-season programs seriously, to enter the regular season out of shape. And then during that season, maybe he did take off some plays. I'm not arguing against that. But guess what, KB?
And he came in out of shape.
Last season, his down season, which we're showing here, was still a great season for a regular nose tackle. If the cause of that wasn't the injury, and the cause of that was being enabled to be a fat ass and lazy, and the solution is paying him, then pay him. We don't have a serious problem on our hands. That's not a decline in play.
Look at those statistics, bro. Just like,
that's not a decline in play, bro.
Look at those statistics, like the difference. And on top of that, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is the type of player that he is, it would be stupid to trade him, right? The type of player he is, it would be stupid to trade him. But even with the situation that the Giants are in with the roster, it's even more of a stupid decision to trade him, right? Look at the defensive tackles that we have.
How many times have I said on this channel, our D tackle room is Dexter Lawrence and some bullshit?
Exactly. Bro, we have Darius Alexander, who, like, what the hell is he at this point? We liked him coming out the draft, but, like, bro, okay, he had a strong finish to the season. So did everybody else when Shane Bowen got fired, okay? Everybody had a strong season towards the end. And then we have Roy Robertson Harris, who's, like, 70 years old. And then we have a 5'11" Elijah Chapman. Like, we have nothing at defensive tackle right now. If you get rid of Dexter Lawrence, my goodness, we are going to suffer. And even if you get a Lee Hunter in the second round, right? Even if you get a Lee Hunter, it's not going to matter. The fact that a lot of mock drafts, including my own, including you really like Lee Hunter. The fact that people are still mocking guys like Lee Hunter, Peter Woods, Caleb Banks, they want the Giants to draft them, even though they have Dexter Lawrence. It tells how bad the defensive tackle room is, even with Dexter Lawrence there. Okay, if you take him out, it's going to be the worst thing you've ever seen, guys. The worst thing you've ever seen.
And I really do want to emphasize again, right? I want to emphasize this point again. His down year, in my opinion, was a combination of factors that are easily solvable. He had the injury, but the coaching staff babied him. The coaching staff enabled him to be a worse teammate by taking plays off, by being lazy in the offseason. And then because he was enabled in the offseason, he did do that during the games. What that tells me, in my opinion, not a declining in play, KB, which is what most people are worried about. Is he declining? He's 28. Did he have like a short prime and he's going to go downhill from here? I don't think so. And that's really solvable because last year they were in the contract talks. He's been trying to get his money since last year because he was coming off of 3 years straight of elite play. So last year, contract talks were already stalling. If it's as simple as pay to man, when we have all the money in the world. I just showed you guys before I got into the place up. I showed over the cap. I showed our cap space. I showed how much he's paid. It's adding. The crazy part is it's not like it's going to double his salary. It's adding like $8 million more to his salary, which I know is not nothing, but it's not that much more.
This isn't a new contract. All this is an extension. It's a rework. So it's not $30 million extra dollars. It's $10 million extra dollars, guys. Are you serious? Yeah. Come on. Are you serious? This isn't a guy coming off his rookie contract and you're deciding to pay him or not like Kayvon Thibodeau.
I'll say this. I think this is so weird, and this is going to be a charged statement, so I'm letting the fans know before I say this. I genuinely think any fan that's feeling some type of way right now about Dexter Lawrence, I feel like they're just butthurt he didn't go about it the way they wanted him to go about it, the contract negotiation.
Or
I genuinely feel that's what it is.
My theory
I think they know that he's a good player, and they just wanted.
They know that.
More classy.
They know that. I think here's my theory. My theory is this fan base is so freaking cooked that the moment that we get a chance to trade a player for picks, they're just a whore for picks. Like because they think we're a rebuilding team every year. Because I mean, to be fair, we have been for so long, but I don't see this team as a rebuilding team anymore. I don't. I don't think we're rebuilding. We have the quarterback, we have a coach, a coaching staff, and we have star talent everywhere. How are we a rebuilding team? We're not. So
now, when look at this. Let me know when you want me to scroll down, bro. I'm just gonna say that.
Yep. Look at this. Pressures when aligned at nose tackle. 108 by Dexter Lawrence. I love that Warren Sharp emphasized this by putting the numbers to show the gap. Go ahead, scroll.
Oh, should I scroll some more? Yo, bro, should I scroll some more? Should I keep going?
Oh,
no
man.
Keep going, right?
When did this tweet come out?
Bro. There's no way. Oh, there it is. Number 2.
Vita freaking Vea at 32. I don't think you guys realize that's why I say he's the best nose tackle of all time, because he has literally statistics that nobody at his size or position will ever touch again in this game.
Another thing, by the way, KB. A couple points that I saw pop up in the chat, and I'm gonna scroll up because we have a lot of comments to get to. I'm gonna scroll up. We're gonna get to them from the first ones I see back down to the last. 2 points I saw made. He's not great in the run defense. Unless you're Warren.
I can't believe that's even a statement. I can't believe that's a thought.
But also, unless you're Warren freaking Sapp, you alone cannot handle the entire run defense. He has nobody to help him. How many times have I come on this channel, for example, and my defense of keeping Kayvon Thibodeau is KB, our other 2 edges are great at pass rush. They can't do shit against the run. It's unfortunate, but it's true. He doesn't have any help in the run game.
Guys, I've literally seen this man.
Old school guys like Warren Sapp that like, oh yeah, man, them alone, you plug them in there. They got the whole run defense by themselves. Like, no, that's not who he is. That doesn't mean that you trade him. That doesn't mean that he's a bad player. That doesn't mean you get rid of him. He's still the second best defensive tackle in the NFL right now. The other point I saw this from John. Shout out to John, man. He's been here. He's a long-time subscriber, long-time watcher, and listener to the Young Guns. Now, I want to bring this up because this is a good one in terms of I see a lot of fans bring this up. He was like, he thinks Carl Banks harmed his opinion of Dexter Lawrence or something along those lines. Remember what I said going back, coming off injury, the coaching staff does not get enough blame for essentially enabling this guy to have a bad offseason, which then enable him to have a bad attitude during the season as contract negotiations were already stalling last offseason. He already got a bad taste in his mouth. He's already just saw Xavier McKinney and Saquon walk because they couldn't get his contract done. And Joe Shane is out here, bending him over on his contract, playing as the 12th highest paid defensive tackle in the league when he was the second highest defensive tackle in the league. So because of that, you got the mental thing, you got the body thing enabled by the coaches. And I'm not saying remove all blame from Dexter. Do I want Dexter to be more mentally strong and be like, forget it, bro? Do I want him to be like, I'm not going to let myself go? I think it's all been a negotiation tactic. But now you got Carl Banks last year. This was a huge story last year. Carl Banks calling him out. I didn't like that because I hated that because Carl Banks is not only a franchise legend, but he's also a media personnel that works directly.
He's a mouthpiece for the Giants.
He's a mouthpiece for Giants. That was the Giants calling Dexter out. That's never a good thing. That's harming your ability to negotiate. It's harming your relationship with the player. That was very stupid. And I don't. You think that's gonna make? Come on, man. Like, let's be real. That's harming everything, right? But what do you got to add before I get to these comments?
Okay, so what I want to address first is that I'm hearing Aaron Donald talk. Okay, I'm hearing Aaron Donald talk. Guys, Aaron Donald is a 3-tech, and you could say he can line up at nose tackle, which is fine. You can say that. Aaron Donald is 300 pounds. Dexter Lawrence is 345 pounds. They're not the same. They don't play the same position. Although Aaron Donald could line up at nose tackle, and Dexter Lawrence could line up at 3-tech, it doesn't make them the same player. They're not. They're not the same player, guys. Anyway, moving on from that.
Also this. I'll share this last thing. Once again, shout out to Bobby. I think this also, funnily enough, lines up with what I was saying. Let me make sure I got the tweet pulled up. I do think that this lines up with what I was saying. Basically, his reasons to and reasons not to pay Dexter. Reasons to: 28, elite 3 of the last 4 years. Down year was still a really good player, which we went over. 12th in average value, which we went over. You have no dead cap space and void contracts, which we went over. There's $204 million in 2028. We talked about that. I'm so glad that he brought this up because I felt like I was the only person seeing this. Brian Daboll, one of my biggest gripes with him last year was he continuously, at that point for 4 years straight, had the team unprepared every single season. Part of preparation is being on top of your players and holding them accountable and being not their friend, but their coach. And I feel like he was a little bit of too much on one side and not the other. Let's see, 7th to 120. Oh, yeah, we went over that. Here are the reasons to trade him. Maybe you get a great player with your new picks. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you luck into what the Mavericks lucked into and they got Cooper Flag after they traded Luka Doncic. That's a 1 in a million chance. He had a down year and was frustrated with his contract. It makes you angry that he's asking for this off a down year. I said that I feel like any fan that's sort of okay with the idea of trading him or is even exploring it, I feel like you're letting that down year affect you too much and you're going to fall into what we are doing with 2 players in Saquon and McKinney.
I truly think that we like those people just. And listen, guys, for those of you guys in the comments, it's all love. I see John Doe say, "Love you guys, though. Really value your opinion, guys."
Hey, I love you too.
I'm very passionate when I speak. Okay, I'm very, very passionate. Do not take any of this as hate. I have no hate for you guys at all. I get frustrated and my mind moves faster than my mouth can speak. So that's my issue. What I want to say is, I feel like a lot of people think that he sucks versus the run, which is nuts to me because he started off as a really good run defender, and that never stopped. And that never stopped, guys. He still is an elite run defender, but also adapted to be a pass rusher and has become a damn good pass rusher that people think that he can only be one or the other. He can't be that good, right? Dexter Lawrence can't be that good. He could be one or the other. Guys, yes, go look at his statistics, go watch his film, go watch the game, go watch anything. He's elite in both categories.
He has nobody helping, both on the edge and on the inside. There's nobody else helping him in the run. Before this idea of him not being a good runner, because this is relatively new, before this idea of him not being a good run defender came about, he had Leonard Williams with him. He had B.J. Hill with him. Remember when the
Dalvin Tomlinson.
The Giants' strongest point of their defense for years was a defensive tackle room, and now it's between that and corner for the weakest point. It's because he actually had help with him. Now, it's up to you if you want to pull up the PFF and show them what his run defense grade has been over the course of his career.
Wait. John Doe said, and even when he's on the field, it's still really bad. Go pull up the on the field again, brother. Go pull up the on the field.
I did. I think he's talking about the run defense.
John, don't worry, bro. We got you covered. We have the
statistics. I think he's talking about the run defense, and I didn't have any run stats in that.
Oh, there's no run stats? Okay.
There was no
last
run stats.
year.
That's what I was saying,
last
if you
year.
could pull up the PFF.
I could. I mean, I don't know how much they're. I don't know if we could look at team stats.
You can pull up for the player,
PFF.
yeah. We don't need it for the team, but we can pull up for the player. We could take a look at. I definitely expect it to be lower last year than the previous 3 years.
It's definitely going to be lower, but listen, guys, I want you guys to understand. I want you guys to understand something. I've seen Dexter Lawrence on a couple of occasions be triple teamed. Okay? I've never seen that. I've never seen that watching a player before. Yeah. The man's been triple teamed before.
Bro, Dexter was the most double team player on our team last year.
Do you guys know that not
Brian
only
Burns had the season he had?
Do you guys know that not only I gotta find a statistic? It is somewhere on Twitter. I know I probably bookmarked this somewhere. Maybe I liked it. It's probably long gone by now because that was back when 2022. Did you know that Dexter Lawrence? Oh no, it wasn't 2022. I think it was 2024. Dexter Lawrence was not only had the highest rate of double teams, but also had the highest success. That should give you goosebumps. Not only was he the highest rated double team defensive tackle in the league, he was also had the highest success rate amongst the defensive tackles in success rate for double teams. That's nuts. That's nuts. That's unstoppable.
Not to necessarily be on the side of anybody doubting the run ability. I do think you have to pull up something, whether it's something else. Because double team, everybody when they hear double team, they usually think of pass rush. So let's get the run grades in here. Let's see what it was the 3 years.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, I got distracted.
And no, it's okay.
By the way, don't mind
3 years. Go ahead, yeah.
By the way, don't mind Steven because he is a professional rage baiter and that's his role in the chat. I identified that already.
I'm on Steven's side.
He's just playing, but
I'm on Steven's side. This is why I want to keep Cave on.
He's not better of a run defender than Dexter Lawrence. Don't make me put a hole through my monitor.
You know what? On the edge versus the inside.
There you go. You better specify. On the edge. All right, guys. This is about it. All right, guys. All right, listen. I just want to give you guys a disclaimer. It's not going to look pretty. But this is why PFF is a tool. It is not proof. It's just evidence. It's not proof. I will show you, and we're going to be 100%.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait, where's my pause sound, bro? This man said it's not proof, it's evidence. Proof and evidence are the same thing.
No, it's not. Proof is absolute. When you say I have proof of this, it's absolute. Evidence is just a clue. By the way, you can have false evidence. You can have evidence that all evidence does is promote a narrative. Evidence just promotes narratives. I could say that you killed the guy, the homeless guy across the street, right? The evidence is I saw you in that area. That's not proof that you did it. And you probably didn't. You didn't do it. Did you kill the guy across the street?
The definition of proof is evidence. That's literally
the enough evidence. The proof and evidence are not the same thing.
All right. We'll trust you on that, K-Lingual.
I watch a lot of body cam videos, okay? I'm just letting you know.
What the hell is this man talking about, bro?
Put my screen up, bro. I put it up.
What? I didn't see it. My fault.
All right.
There we go.
Guys, listen. I know me and Kush, we were doing the PFF grades and judging people based off of that.
2025 is going to be bad. I want to see what it's been over the course of his career.
So let's go to 2024.
Oh, my God.
Need I say more? God. Can we just leave the stream? Can we just put that up and take our cameras off? Just take our cameras off.
He had a down year. Look at that. That's insane. That's insane.
And read what this says.
Second
amongst, and look at his overall grade. Stop playing.
You can't quit on a player after a down year. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, it's all over the screen. It's all over the screen.
It's all over the screen. Oh, I can't get it. Oh,
Oh
God.
my god! Look at that. His 3-year run as a top 2 D tackle, I expected this. Go back one more year. 2022 was when he really started like being elite of the elite. Go back one more year.
Okay, go back one. Oh, 2022. Oh, okay, guys, are you ready?
2022
Oh,
should be
this is
like
where he
all-star
really came
elite.
onto the scene, guys. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah,
Not as
that's
good
still
run
good enough.
defense, but still number 1 defensive tackle. He was number. Oh my God, he was number 1 here too, and number 1
He
here
was
too.
number 1 across the board. Oh my god. He was number 1 across the board.
Guys, I want to let you guys know as well. He is a nose tackle. He's not supposed to be doing this shit. 92 pass rush score for a nose tackle. Now, defensive interior goes all the way from 0 tech to 3 tech. Okay, so the way they put that, the way they grade that, bro. You're talking, like, name me guys that are, like, pass rush specialists on the inside. I don't know,
just
Brian
Chris Jones, I
Breesy,
think.
Sheldon Rankins, Chris
I think it's
Jones.
him, Chris Jones, maybe Leo. Like that's about it. Right?
Leo's a pass rush specialist on the inside. Like pass rushing defensive top guys that are glorified, like fat defensive ends that are playing defensive tackles. Okay, 3 techs, like true pass rush 3 techs, guys that are like 300 pounds. This motherfreaker is 345 pounds and probably gaining more weight, right? It just keeps going. It just keeps going.
Do me one favor. Go back to 2023 and then go back to 2024 and we'll go back on 2025 because we got
So beautiful. It's so amazing.
Go back to 2024. Go back to 2025.
Okay.
Now let's keep 2025 up. All
Okay.
right. Now here's why. Let's go
Look at
back
this.
over the
He's still
reasons for
ninth.
down
He was
year.
still 9th.
Let's go back over the reasons for down year, KB. All right. And what I want you to do after each reason I state, tell me if it's valid or not. All right. Tell me if it's.
You said
tell
what?
me
You
if
said
it's
what?
valid or not. After each reason I state, reason for the down year, you tell me if
Okay.
it's valid or not.
Yo,
And
Steven,
chat, you
shut
could
the
go
fuck
along
up.
as well. All right. Tell me if it's valid or not.
Okay.
Off of injury,
Uh-huh.
in my opinion, enabled by the coaching staff.
Oh, that's
To
for
sort of
sure.
take off.
Brian Dable being the cool uncle, yeah.
Yep. Out of shape. Right?
Mhm.
Which is, I guess, goes with the injury.
Yeah,
Out of
it goes
shape.
with it. Mm-hmm.
Worst surrounding D tackle room in 4 years. Right? Like
Yep.
that matters. The worst surrounding D tackle room in 4 years. And if there's a way to track this, I want to see what his double team amount was because I know that it is a fact that he had the highest double team rate on
Yeah.
the team.
Let me
At
see.
this
Let
point,
me see if I
everybody
can find it
knows
on
Dexter Lawrence
Twitter.
is a top 2 defensive tackle in the league. They were just straight up going at him with as much people as they can.
I'm gonna see if I can go through it on
On
Twitter.
the
I'm gonna see if I
team
can
chat,
find it on Twitter.
If he could find a number, it would be great. But on the team, Dexter Lawrence had the highest double team rate on the New York Football Giants.
No,
last year.
that's for sure. I
That
mean, who else are you
also
gonna double
plays
team?
a factor. At
else
this
you gonna
point,
double
he
team?
had 3 straight years of elite performances, like we showed you. With everything else I said, injury, out of shape, mentally not fully there, they were sending dudes at him just throughout all the games. But John, I'm also saying in the run game, you could get double team in the run game as well. I'm speaking double team no matter whether it's a pass play or a run play. That's what I'm trying to say.
See if I can find it. I just see number 1 double team rate. I don't see numbers here.
There's not like an actual number attached to it. Well, I mean, I feel
'Cause
like
I'm on
double
Twitter
team rate
right
should
now,
be
that's
enough
why.
Anyway.
Huh?
Number 1 double team rate should be enough anyway. Like that's enough. That's all.
Oh, there we go. Here we go. There's a double team rate here by Marshall Green. Share my screen. It's just for 2025 though.